Alright, so this article that I read on MSN not too long ago, and I'll share the article at the description section of this video, and you can read it for yourself. So basically what happened was this woman was dating somebody, and I guess she broke up with him, so the person became her ex-boyfriend, and then she ended up getting a new boyfriend, and she, I guess, was already sleeping with the new boyfriend. The new boyfriend was at her apartment, and they were sleeping in the bed together. And the old boyfriend came in around 6 in the morning, stabbed and killed the new boyfriend, and stabbed and killed the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend. And then ended up stabbing and killing himself. Now, the police said that there was no signs of breaking and entering. What I am assuming is, since they used to be together, maybe he had the key to have access to the apartment and basically sneak up on them and kill them in their sleep. And that is the type of stuff that what I analyze to use as a way of gaining better proficiency in being more tactical, being safer, and increasing my chance of survival, not just for me, but to protect my family, my wife and my children, and potentially my students, and friends, is just being smarter, more intelligent with certain decisions that I make, and just learning, these are the things that I analyze in order to learn to take myself to the next level as far as combative preparation is concerned. I do not watch the combat sport because to me that is not real. That is just a game. No different than watching basketball. Watching a basketball game has nothing to do with, tactics of survival. But this article is an example of, okay, what can I do, to enhance my chances of surviving such incidents as this? First of all, my recommendation for the woman out there is just kind of being very, very careful with whom you decide to be intimate with, because I think a lot of women don't realize the powers that they possess as far as, that intimacy is concerned. When they share their bodies with another person in the way that they do, in an expression of intimacy and love, it activates certain hormones and chemicals within the brain that could really make a man go crazy. It's almost like getting a man hooked on crack, and then you taking the drug away without, him agreeing for the drug to be taken away. It could really make him go crazy, and it could essentially almost pretty much cost you your life, and in this situation it did. I think that we live in a world where sex is just used so much as more of a casual expression that it could become extremely dangerous, because I think our bodies chemically are not designed to take this intimate act lightly. It's supposed to be something that's serious and filled with meaning, and you shouldn't just sleep around with whoever and just break as many hearts as you feel like, because there's gonna be men out there that are, they're gonna result in violent behavior when you break their heart. So women have to really be very careful of, whom they decide to be intimate with, because they have a lot of power, you know. So that's one thing that I want to mention. Other things is like, when you break up with somebody, maybe a good idea would be to change your locks. And immediately, as soon as I read that article, it really got me thinking. And to me, first off, one thing that happened like a few months ago was in the middle of the night, my door was just, somebody was banging on my door. Based on that, I changed where I put my gun safe. Now my gun safe is right next to my bed, because in case something happens, I want to have quick access to my firearm to protect the home, you know. So that already changed. But from this article, what it did change for me is it got me to decide to get a security camera, which you could see right there, if you could see. I ended up getting a security camera to point it right at the entrance door. And it has a motion detector. So basically, if the person comes through the door, it's going to set off an alarm. And then I get to look at the camera and see if it's somebody that's supposed to be in here. If it's somebody that's not supposed to be here, then that's when I'll get the firearm ready to prepare for devastation potentially. So when somebody's breaking into my home, I'm assuming that he's gonna be armed. I'm assuming that he's coming here to kill me, to kill my family, and I gotta be prepared for that. Okay. Other thing that I changed is one of my locks on my door was not working properly. So just yesterday I went to the store and I got a new lock. So now the door is better secured. Okay, I enhanced the security on the door. I got the security camera based on that article, because it really got me to think about what can I do to enhance the security of where I live, you know. But that's what I learned from it, you know, and I just advise people to, when you encounter these types of articles, or when you see something on the news, to use it as a way of getting you to to learn from the experience, as if it's happened to somebody that you know, or somebody that's close to you. So then you could better yourself. You know, you could that's the real way of taking yourself to the high level, is just being aware of the things, of the violent acts that are occurring out there in this world, and being prepared for it. You know, in this case, the person attacked both individuals with a knife in the morning when they were sleeping. He attacked them when they were sleeping. So, that's something, it's a huge wake-up call. We're not safe anywhere. We're not safe in our own home. We're not safe in our place of business. We're not safe in the schools because the schools are getting shot up. We're not safe in the movie theater because the movie theaters are getting shot up. We're not safe in the streets because people are getting robbed. It's like there's nowhere that you could go where your safety is guaranteed. Anywhere you go, there could potentially be a threat, and we need to be prepared for that. So I hope that people could learn from this experience to enhance their safety and to potentially enhance their security in wherever they live.